In the new episode, the audience sees Moon Cha-min restricting himself from kissing Shin Jae-rim for the second time. Despite having romantic feelings for her, he tries to help her with her studio date with Baek Do-hong. Dreaming of a Freaking Fairy Tale episode 6 further reveals that Baek Do-hong is ashamed of revealing to people that he initially wrote a BL novel. On finding it out, Shin Jae-rim encourages him to embrace his true self and be proud of his work. The biggest highlight of the episode is that Bandane's uncles kidnap Shin Jae-rim. At the end of the episode, viewers see Cha-min rushing there to save Jae-rim. Episode 6 of Dreaming of a Freaking Fairy Tale starts where the previous episode ends. Shin Jae-rim comes closer to Moon Cha-min so that they can share their second kiss. Cha-min almost gives in, but then he controls himself from kissing Jae-rim. It is quite evident from his behavior that he has strong feelings for Jae-rim. But he is avoiding his own feelings as he finds Jae-rim and his mother similar to each other. His mother left his father and broke his heart. He does not want to end up like his father. Thus, Cha-min refrains from getting into a romantic relationship. Later, Moon Cha-min decides to help Shin Jae-rim prepare for her visit to Baek Do-hong's studio. He claims that he is Jae-rim's fairy godmother and takes her shopping. He buys her many expensive and fancy clothes. The next day, Jae-rim arrives at Do-hong's studio. From Do-hong's gestures, it is evident that it is a date. He has even cooked for her. Also, there comes a moment when Do-hong is about to kiss Jae-rim. But his brother interrupts it. He even insults Do-hong in front of Jae-rim, but she stands up for him. The episode reveals that Do-hong has written a BL novel during the initial period of his career. He is now ashamed of it. Jae-rim advises him to accept his true self and be proud of himself. Then, in Dreaming of a Freaking Fairy Tale episode 6, Bandane initiates a conversation with Jae-rim. She tells her that Moon Cha-min has been toying with her feelings. It breaks her heart, and she asks Cha-min not to interfere in her matters. Cha-min gets upset by it but decides not to interfere anymore. Towards the end of the episode, Bandai lashing out at her uncles just to let out her frustration. It irritates her uncles, and they decide to take care of the matter. Thus, they end up abducting Shin Jae-rim. They keep her tied to a chair and leave to have a meal. At that moment, Jae-rim calls her friend using the voice mode function on her phone. Her friend also goes to check on her at her workplace after not being able to reach her. When Jae-rim calls, her friend is sitting with Moon Cha-min. After realizing what has happened to her, Cha-min rushes to save her from the kidnappers. At the end of episode 6 of Dreaming of a Freaking Fairy Tale, the kidnappers force Shin Jae-rim to sign a paper saying that she will quit working at the social club. At that moment, Moon Cha-min appears and roughs up Bandane's uncles. He then emotionally embraces Jae-rim and tells her he has been worried sick.